Podcast. We missed that, huh?
I had a desk exam today.
How's everyone?
We're all good, I guess.
We've missed you.
Where the hell have you been?
It's been a while.
Yes.
Where the hell have I been? Well, let me explain a few things. I'm actually taking some summer courses and that took up loads of my time. In addition to that, I'm working on a project with a well-known director, Codeine Colors, but I can't really talk about the project, non-disclosure. But I'm working on sound design. I'm doing the whole thing from scratch, redoing every single sound.
Nice.
And right now we finally got to the point where the sound editing is finally finished.
Nice.
I'm gonna start designing tomorrow.
Great.
I hope I can finish it tomorrow. Send it over, and it's going to Sundance.
Congrats.
Nice.
Now I don't know how much of this I can actually put in the podcast. What's that, no?
Cool.
Hrag, I had 2 AUL projects, 2 USEC projects, 1 LU project, 4 USG projects, 2 NDU projects.
Okay, we get it. You had projects. Geddy,
Yeah,
what have you
that's
been
where
up to?
that's where I disappeared to, just so you know.
Okay.
Well, I went to France and came back.
That's all you
And
got.
there's no
Charbel.
work.
I swam today, now I'm a tomato.
Aldrig sånt att köra, man kan vara innan.
I swam today, so now I'm a tomato.
Indeed he is.
Screw you!
And
Does
my
that get you demonetized?
What?
Susan, don't.
Yeah, Bella Fina Susan.
I hate it, Susan.
No.
Look, don't, or Tatanka will kill you.
Hrag, you filmed it well.
Huh?
Yes,
Your film.
Ah, right. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, I finally gave in my senior film, and that was a thing.
He's gonna be our guest next.
Yeah,
Fuck my life.
but
Let's consider this as an episode about him.
no.
Or not.
No, let's just.
really the film was really nice. I didn't get to watch the final edit, like the final edit with the translation at the with the subtitles at the bottom until I watched it in the screening. But it was actually really nice, and the people laughing all the time. Like I rarely go to. I've actually never gone into a screening for a students' film where at one point people were laughing, because mostly it's all about depression, how they got raped by daddy and Uncle Sam.
بيا وصل بجري.
What?
بيا وصل بجري.
Yeah.
So yeah, so actually I was really glad, like the people laughing and everything, and like everyone, especially I guess that saw you and myself, they immediately knew like, you're Hrag's friends. We can't wait to watch this fucking film, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that was like the weirdest thing for me, because like I was afraid for a very long time, because I kept going around telling everyone, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a film that I like and fuck everyone, you know? Like just going around going like
Hrag,
what?
you're swearing.
In Arabic. Susan, don't get that.
I'm not censoring this. Oh, I hate it.
Anyway.
I hate it.
Anyway,
What is this, Domino's?
What?
your
Clap.
turn to clap.
Ah,
Okay,
Okay,
moving
bravo.
on. So, it was entirely surreal because of the fact that I kept going around telling everyone I'm making the movie that I want. I don't care what the teachers want. I don't care what they want. And Ali Khalifa, who was my supervisor at the time, was extremely happy about that, because he's like pushing someone to make his own film. You know, and what's great about it, everyone that was under his supervision did that. You know, they made the film that they want, and Ali Khalifa just like tried to help them out, getting to a place that should be good for him and the audience, for them and the audience, whatever there is. But here's the fun part: I made a comedy film. Without intention, mostly because I just said in my head, it was like, you know what? I'm gonna write a film. And everyone tells me, I was like, oh, you're gonna make it in your style, right? I have a style?
I have a style.
Yeah, seriously, because like everyone just tells me that. They're like, you have this style, you know?
Define
I do.
style.
I do. Like, it's just like they keep saying it's like you have this way of like your characters, how they speak, and like how your camera moves and everything. Look, in my head, I'm just shooting a movie.
Yeah, but
You're doing what you like.
yeah.
Yeah, because like, now if you look at it, there's lots of references to a lot of things. You know, like the framing is highly inspired by Wes Anderson. Colors-wise, highly inspired by Wes Anderson. The dialogue, however, I'm highly inspired by Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, so there's a lot of a mishmash of a bit of everything, and even the parts where like there's like the conversations between people, where it's just this one shot, one consistent shot of one take and everything. That's a Woody Allen thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was maybe the worst thing that happened in the movie, aside from the Nobel Prize medal that had no Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
Why didn't you do that?
I couldn't. I didn't. Yeah.
Why?
That was funny, but هذيك it's like
I wanted her to do it.
she's Lebanese and she can't even pronounce the word right.
That's the thing.
That's the
That
point.
was the joke. I wanted the Lebanese girl to be this Lebanese series actor, you know, that doesn't know how to act. She's just there because she looks nice.
Then again, like when people were telling you like this is in your style and you not seeing that, it's actually well, me watching the film, it's actually as if it's sitting down and talking with Hrag. I don't know if any one of you felt the same. That,
Yeah.
that it's actually Hrag in
It's
the
his
screen.
character in his movie.
So yeah, it might have been a mishmash, but at the end of the day, it's just you, and it was really nice. The mashup is you, like, and every director is inspired by a director.
But the colors are good.
Surprisingly, yes.
Wait, who colored?
I did.
What?
Oh.
Yes. Ha! Suck it.
Daltonian.
And I wondered why it was a bit red.
How about you look in the mirror? You'll see some more red.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Good lord.
Anyway, I got the third highest grade in the class, and that was good enough for me.
Let's all clap to Hrag. Good job, good job.
Thanks. I have no idea what to do with my life, Allah.
We all have
You
the
have to
same.
finish your
I
exams.
still feel the same.
Yeah. I have like 3 more exams, which I should have done first year of university, but hey, depression. But anyway,
I just realized I'm the only one still in university.
and you're the oldest one between us all.
I just realized I'm the only
No,
undergraduate.
Charbel is the oldest.
What?
He's 6
It was
months older than I
Anthony's
am.
birthday 2 days ago.
Yeah, but he's a dropout. He doesn't count.
Wait, what's wrong with me?
No, it was yesterday.
You're right.
My birthday was yesterday, dude.
Anthony's birthday was yesterday.
Yesterday from the day of filming this, which is Thursday. So-
Yesterday was Wednesday, my dudes.
Why did you know?
Okay. That.
And that's the end of our podcast.
So I turned 24.
Yeah.
I still feel 12.
Geddy's hair grew a bit longer. We are very interesting people, as you can see.
Yeah.
I became redder.
Yeah.
The only thing interesting about me is my hair.
Yep.
But still, you were working, like you sent us the other day, like drafts of your script for your, like, diploma.
I'm working on my film. Yeah. What they told Hrag. You're working on a film that's gonna be you? They're saying that to me. And my film, yeah, it has some of my humor, it has some of my character, this flamboyant kind of comedy, but at the same time it's just weird. And that's exactly what I want it to be.
Now I read the script, and apparently you want me to be one of the characters. You want me to act as one of the characters. These characters are very. One is like I feel like both of them are you, and it's like your calm version is talking to your crazy version.
Yeah, it could be.
You know, so it was mostly like a fight between you. You know, it's just. أنت عم تتخانق مع حالك يعني هاي هي. So what I liked about it is the fact that one is zany as hell, the other is calm and collected, and just is straight to the point. I get to play the zany one.
Yep.
I actually did feel like it was Hrag that's playing that character. Like no one else could have played that character.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know why. I just had Hrag in my head writing the film. I was in Alexei's shoot and writing the film.
Yeah.
So I had long hours of wait. I waited for about 7 hours.
Oh, by the way, talking about working on something during someone else's shoot. You were also working on my edit while you were at someone else's shoot.
Yes.
And I was working on an edit for a client during my shoot.
Yeah, how it happened was I was at the girl who I want to be my actress for the film. I was at her shoot, and it's not a senior film shoot. It's an independent. And I was working on Hrag's film, and Hrag was working on a client's film during his film. Filmception. The idea is very simple. It's dialogue based. It's going to be completely done in editing. So, what I'm thinking of doing is putting 2 cameras and 2 microphones, having the actors talk, improvise as much as they want.
Yes.
And-
I'm Robin Williamsing that shit so hard.
Yeah, but they're still going to be following a specific sheen. Now, I'm just going to give a quick idea about what the film is. It's this girl who... I might even not shoot this film. I might even change my mind if
I hope
whatever
not.
happens.
Seems fun.
Yeah, it's fun and it's easy and it won't cost me a cent.
Yeah. You know, like the idea, like you were saying earlier, it can be even shot at like one day.
Yeah.
That which is great. Second, the idea is interesting. First of all, you're talking about memes, which you're including memes in an actual serious film, which and the way you included it, I don't think anyone else would have done it in that same way.
Like including pop culture in general.
Yeah, I guess people would have gone like the Death Note adaptation.
Oh god.
So it would have been really bad with no context whatsoever and just people dying all over. You know, like
I just realized something. Wait, hold that thought. Death Note adaptation of Netflix. Comment down below if you want to see a cringe or binge about that one. Do it.
what's it?
No.
Binge? It's just a movie.
They don't have to know.
Cringe or binge. Moving on.
So what happens is...
But you know, the idea in itself, I guess, is a really good idea. Like it's. What?
I just brain farted. حطيت هيك اشرب منه.
أنا أقول ليش لا next time Pepsi.
You just drank it through your soul patch, man, basically.
I don't have a soul patch.
It's in there somewhere, and you know it. Anyway.
It's in my soul.
So, no, I guess like what you're trying to get as an idea, like at first when I was reading it and I was like, okay, girl in her room, actually I'm not gonna describe the scenery that's written as a script, but the way I was reading, I'm going like, why is he going through this standard stuff? Like this is standard student film kind of stuff.
Exactly. That's how I felt in the beginning.
2 seconds later, a character appears. I was like, what is this غنوة والأولاد? 2 seconds later, okay. 3 seconds, I'm into it. I'm going like, he's actually onto something really good.
Yeah.
Like there's something that you can tell people, and this is like your idea is same as Hrag's idea. It should be shown to people. It's not just made for, oh, it's my diploma film, so let me graduate. No, it's a film that, if done perfectly, should be put in festivals and shown to people in cinemas or played before, like a film in cinemas. Like
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really do hope so.
Look, now you're making it in the sense of it becoming a comedy.
Yes.
Correct? All right. So, can I tell you something out of my own experience? When it happened that when I screened my film, there were a lot of times where I'd written jokes, knowing that they're jokes, and not a lot of people laughed. Then afterwards, you write down write down a different joke, and you tell yourself, no one's gonna get this one, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. I don't think they're gonna laugh too much, and they laughed the hardest on that one, you know. And when that happened, it even happened during the unscripted ones, by the way. They laughed the most at the most unscripted part in the whole movie.
Which you will see in the upcoming episode when Hrag shows us his film.
Actually, would you be able to show us your film, given that you attended festivals?
I can't show it visually on YouTube, but we can watch it and then give a critique and everything. We can show like tiny bits of it. Yeah, snapshot. I can show snapshots, but not full clips or anything like that.
What if you upload it to Vimeo and put a password on it, but you put the password in the comment section?
Yeah, that's something I don't want to do, to be honest with you, because in the end, I do want people to go to festivals and see it.
Yeah. You know, there's something I think cinemas should do. I guess cinemas should select the top 3 students from each university in Lebanon in cinematography and include their film before every film screening in cinema. Like for example, instead of just watching trailers, which okay, I understand people will watch trailers, but students graduate once. So if throughout 1 month they pick specific days and they put the film, the short film, which is 15 minutes as long as the trailers, of a student with all the credits, people will be like, I just watched 2 films and I just watched something new, and now we know about someone that exists here, and they're getting the shot.
And is trying something.
Yeah, but they're getting paid to show trailers, so they can
trailers.
they're never
make
good.
if they want to start like 30 minutes before the film, like show 15 minutes of short films and then 15 minutes of trailers.
Yeah, but I mean,
you're taking time from the film, the previous film.
Yeah,
so
I understand that, but I mean that maybe throughout a full day, one screening would be very cool. Like,
yeah, we all wish we had that.
Like this is something that can help, like directors like you guys. Like you guys went more into in depth in that sort of field, and like people deserve such a thing. Like, yeah.
Well, to be totally honest, festivals in Lebanon are a total joke.
Exactly.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, what happens is people... Oh shit, I can't really talk about this.
Like I
They
feel,
do stuff to be able to put their films in festivals, but they do stuff.
Sure, why not?
That kind of stuff.
What he said.
I think like people will give more attention to student films in cinemas than they would in a festival. That's why I'm saying like maybe throughout a month they should show an extra student film.
Yeah, because like when it comes to festivals, only the die-hard, like, you know, people that are like, you know, really into cinema are gonna go and like, you know, watch it. But if you put it in the regular cinema, there are even people that don't even know that there's a cinema scene in Lebanon. And they just go to the cinema and watch it, and it's like, oh yeah, Avengers is the only movie that exists.
And I think that people that go to festivals are more like people who watched all Kubrick films and go like, I'm not cinephile.
Yeah.
So
I want to say something about comedy in general. You guys are focusing a lot on comedy in your films, but
Interesting. Unintentionally.
yeah.
To be completely honest with you,
Yeah,
because
I
like
know.
in my head I'm just doing.
that's
just
how
writing
you
a movie.
feel like. You feel like this is what you want to write.
Yeah,
You're not.
that's it.
You don't say I want to write comedy. You feel like I want to write something and it comes out as comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing about comedy is that you watch sometimes comedy films and student films in universities or in festivals. It's either a cheap kind of comedy, like always that includes sexual jokes or cheap jokes, or the comedy is done in very weak way.
Yeah.
Like they take risks of doing stuff that should be funny, but they turn out to be unfunny because they don't have the budget or whatever. The way you two intend to do your comedy, and you already did. I've never seen something like that in Lebanon, to be honest, in student films, because your comedy is like enjoyable. It's not like a punch in the face, like laugh, motherfucker. It's just the way that comedy should be, especially in student films.
Look. Can I say something? The way I approach the comedy towards any joke, really, I didn't want to have like insert line, insert punchline. You know, I didn't want those to be just like, you know, just jokes being said back and forth. I made characters that are just, you just look at them and you laugh.
What about what Geddy was saying? Now, what we do usually is we try to relate it to popular culture as much as we can. And what happens is we also try to think outside the box. We don't want to think what makes people laugh.
No.
We
never.
check what makes us laugh.
Yeah.
And then we try to make it in a way that people will laugh at it.
Yeah.
For example, in your film, let's start with your film, because it actually got materialized. There are no sexual jokes.
None.
Not a single sexual joke. Not a single innuendo.
I would have loved to put an innuendo, but in my opinion, it had to be just in the right place, just in the right time. The issue is that I didn't find that right place and right time.
Exactly.
I just saw that it's gonna be completely out of place.
Other directors
So
feel like I want to insert a sexual joke. They
Yeah,
feel
but-
like they want to insert it even though it doesn't fit.
Exactly. That's what happens.
I made sure that it should fit. If it doesn't fit, forget it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
Yeah.
funny. It's gonna ruin the film.
Was the sound edited on innuendo?
Please.
Thank you for watching another episode of the C47. Anyways, what we do is we try to think outside the box when it comes to that kind of thing, and we simplify our ideas. Hrag's idea is just a guy who can't fall in love,
Yeah.
and then he falls in love, but he gets
That's it.
fucked over.
You know, I don't know why I had this comparison in my mind when I was thinking of Hrag's film and your script so far, and how natural it comes. It reminds me of a film, Wings of Desire.
Haven't watched that.
Yeah. Whose film is it?
It's a Wim Wenders film.
I'm not familiar.
It's a really beautiful film. So the thing is, I'm not gonna talk about the film right now, but I'm gonna talk the way it was made and how like freely it was going. That was the beauty in it. It was like there are lots of things scripted, of course. You know, it's a film. You have to script it in the end, but the way it was happening was not at all bothersome. It's like how can I say? It's just that you feel this director, what you were saying, you feel the director wrote something that he just felt he was writing. His hand was leading him there, and it's not that that he sat down and went like, so today I'm gonna think of a psychological, emotional film.
Enough of
come up
those.
with
Honestly,
that?
enough of those.
Yeah.
We've seen the
It's not just
entire.
that. Just the way what he's talking about is that if you want to write a script, don't overthink it.
Don't think about it.
It'll happen on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, let's not forget that just let it happen isn't just like just doodle away. No, there's tons of research that goes into it. Every single character has to be studied beyond belief.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, yes.
It's not like we're saying to just y'all just write whatever pops into your head. No, sometimes you just gotta sit down, think as to what should this person that you've created think about this certain topic against this other person that should have the other perspective and opinion, which is one of my favorite things that has to do with screenwriting. Is the fact that you create worlds, you create people. And what I love about screenwriting sometimes, and what I hate about it, is that if you're schizophrenic, God damn it, you must be fantastic at writing dialogue, man.
Yeah.
Because like you have those odd perspectives in your head already. Like, well, I'm being, you know,
Yeah,
being figurative about this.
Exactly.
I'm not saying people that whatever. Kill yourself.
Like, what you can do is you can start off with a single situation,
Yeah.
which is what I did in my film. I didn't want to write a film about a girl or about the guy. I wanted to write a film about what if. And my other film, I don't know why, the other script I did, I told you guys about.
Don't you guys feel that all of Anthony's ideas are like a theater more than cinema?
Look, to be honest with you,
it's like meant to be made on stage, not in a
look,
big screen.
can I be honest with you? There's something that I have tried to put something in my style. It's that I want it to be a theatrical feeling within a film.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that I've wanted to do, but like that, in my opinion, that would always be fun. You know, that would always be fun to see characters reacting to each other.
Yeah.
You know, like in that, not
Yeah.
specifically that acting style,
Yeah, yeah.
but like, you know,
You're talking about the
feel-
acting and the facial expressions.
Not just that, the whole feeling of it together,
Yeah.
of how the whole situation goes back and forth and back and forth. Like that's something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Anthony's ideas are always based around a room.
My
Or-
film is named The Room.
If you dare do that.
You know, I feel like there's a stage design and actors walking.
Yeah.
in it, you know.
Most of the time, whenever Anthony comes up to me and tells me, he's like, I have an idea for a movie. He's like, okay, and then he explains it. I'm like, I
Okay,
just
the
see
other
it
day,
on, I just see it on the stage, dude.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about binge or cringe
Yeah, I
and
was
the
about to say
new
that.
new direction we're trying to go to.
Yes, we're actually going to be doing this much less often, once a month, twice a month maximum.
Yeah.
We're realizing that the smaller episodes, shorter episodes are getting more views. and more engagement, which is normal. But at the same time, we're trying not to cram in as much information as possible in small videos. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these videos out, the small ones, binge or cringe, film review, anything like that. Vlogs, yes, they're going to be 5-minute videos, and then anything we wanted to talk about, we talk about in a podcast like this. Of course, we're still going to be getting guests to show us their films, but we're going to go broader than university students. We might find independent directors, hopefully. Jinx.
Gotcha. Double jinx. Hey.
No, he said double jinx. He should.
No, but I said it before he said. I said jinx.
Playback.
Jinx.
If I owe you a tawu, I'm getting you a tawu on camera. I'm saying this.
I still owe him a Coca-Cola anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get some bigger directors like Maggie Bogosan.
So about binge or cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like today you just posted the second episode.
Yes.
And
Today is Thursday, my dudes. We're posting this on Sunday, but we're filming it on Thursday. Last Thursday, which is today, Geddy posted an episode, which you should have watched.
Why didn't you watch it?
Look, if someone made it that far in the podcast, I think they already watched it.
Yeah, true. Anyway, moving on. Binge or
Jamil,
cringe?
we love you.
Jamil.
Dana also.
Yeah, I love the comments, man. And Charbel does too.
Shut up! Fuck, I broke my glasses. That's my boyfriend! Fuck, I broke my glasses. Fuck, okay.
Yes, so...
When your girlfriend comments on every single one of your video that your lenses break.
What if she fights with my brother on Facebook?
That almost happened.
I know that almost happened.
It happened.
She once tweeted at him, Narek, why is your brother so cute?
Yeah.
Hege in capital letters.
Yeah.
And Narek doesn't even answer.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
binge or
so-
cringe. So, Geddy made an episode about Chernobyl.
Yeah.
So,
It was a bit awkward. I've never been with a camera, talking to a camera on my own before. So if you see the raw footage, it's very awkward.
And
it's
you're already an awkward person.
I was cringing while editing.
Picture on
he's like,
exclusive.
oh god, let's just make a cringe or bridge episode about this cringe or bridge
Yeah,
episode.
but
I'll do
I
it.
tried to push it with my edits. I made it work out. It worked out fine.
I
How about-
love the memes, by the way, over how my face is just half my face and how Charbel is just collaged to each other.
Look, I enjoy
didn't see
editing
any
a
of
lot.
You didn't see it yet? Fuck.
I enjoy editing a lot. I love like giving my own takeaway on.
Would you like to see Geddy's raw footage?
No. I'm not showing that.
Yes.
Comment down in the comment section below, yes or no,
Yes.
and we'll set it as a Patreon exclusive.
We don't even have a Patreon.
We'll set up a Patreon and we'll make them $30.
There's no pay. Okay.
Patreon insert like.
بيطلع لنا واحدة هيك we wanna watch any of Geddy's footages بتصير هيك اوكي
برو نطلع شي $900.
اوكي
Just need like 20 minutes of silence edited. Like,
Chernobyl اوكي
No, what I'm gonna do is something I'd like to do is take any of our episodes and just take the breaths like.
So okay, I like you said, it was kind of awkward, and this is the first time that you tried like sitting on your own with a camera and
Yeah.
recording something like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, because I haven't watched the episode yet, so sorry about that. Like, how did it feel at the end of the day, or how did you like?
What?
we're gonna take that out of context.
I'm still editing stuff over that. Thank you, Hrag. Thank you for giving me editing material.
I finished filming. I was imagining the editing in my head, and I thought, will I have to reshoot this? Will this work? So I didn't know. I uploaded the footages on the PC, and I started editing, and I did my best. So it turned out fine. I think it's a bit awkward, but I don't know.
I love
That's the way I
gotta
see it.
tell you, I love the intro. I fucking love the intro. Are you cringing yet?
Yeah,
I really
because
need
I
to
was
watch it.
cringing by editing.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Any video that I have where it's just me talking, even right now, if I was gonna edit this, which I'm not, thank fucking Christ for once. Anyway, any video that I had, the binge or cringe episode, the first one, it was just.
By the way, your binge or cringe episode is really good. Like,
Yeah, but
it's almost flawless.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I was just, while editing, I was just going, oh, fucking idiot, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
I swear to God, someone passed me a fucking shotgun, I'm gonna shoot my brains out. Critical
I'm
pain,
gonna delete
fucking
everything,
dumb, man. You know, it's just me looking at the laptop and just hating everything. And then I just put it up and apparently it's nice. So
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm getting so far good reviews on feedback on it, and when I rewatched it after uploading it, I felt like no, it works. It works.
Yeah, it's
Like
normal.
this,
It's cool.
I'm doing soon the binge or cringe about Stranger Things season 3. So
I'm gonna be doing one
it's gonna
next
be better.
about how to sell drugs online fast. And
What should I do?
Excuse me.
What should I do?
Anything you'd like, really.
Suggest stuff.
There's the new Black Mirror.
I
season.
don't watch Black Mirror.
Then watch it.
I don't have time to watch the whole thing.
It's 3 episodes.
Like the
Oh,
other seasons.
It's not continuous. Each episode is different.
Yeah.
How about I do John Wick?
John Wick, it's a review, not a binge or cringe. Binge or cringe is for
That's 3
series.
films.
Not really a
Television
Netflix
series.
series.
We're debating
Doesn't have to be
something that
Netflix.
should
No, it doesn't have to be
off
Netflix.
camera.
It has to be.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
Sure,
in November. The new season in November.
I'll look up something.
There are lots of series right now. Like,
Oh yeah, let's wrap it up, guys. Come on.
Okay.
So guys, what have you been watching recently?
I watched John Wick.
The third one.
Yes.
I bought it on DVD, and I haven't watched it yet. So hopefully,
It is
tomorrow.
a beautiful, 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 beautiful fit.
this
We
comes
just
out.
lost the camera.
Okay, it's fine. We can talk
It's a
about
beautiful film. I'm not going to be editing with 2 cameras. We lost their cameras. Let's just wrap it up.
this one. Okay. I've been
Uh,
watching Chernobyl. We saw Spider-Man Far From Home.
Let
We're
me
gonna be
film them
reviewing
with this
that soon.
camera.
And I'm starting with the Stranger Things season 3, and
Actually, I want to try Stranger Things. I haven't seen any of the seasons before.
it's pretty good. It's not. Let's not spoil it or
Yeah,
talk about
I
it.
heard they have Wino the Rider in it. Winona Ryder.
No, I'm gonna.
Backup camera.
Okay.
Kush
Yeah,
West,
oh
huh?
I've been stuck home jerking off.
Dude, the camera's over here.
I don't
Charbel.
fucking care. Yalla, let's wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Thanks
Yeah.
for watching. This camera.
We'll
that
see you
camera.
in the same podcast
Next month. Fuck you. Bye.
Soon, Spider-Man Far From Home review, and binge or cringe about Stranger Things and how to sell drugs fast online, whatever.
Yeah, that. Okay,
And
whatever.
Spider-
And this is how low budget we are.
we need your interactions. Comment, share, like, help us.
Subscribe. Do the thing. Point the camera at
Do
me.
it.
Point the camera.
Do it.
Anthony, point the camera at me. Subscribe, motherfucker. Do it. Do it. I'll come at your house. I'll stab you in your sleep, and then I'll cut your nose off and then shove it up your butt. Okay? And then I will get spoons, take out your eyes, and then eat them, and then shit them back into your eye sockets. Do you understand? Do you understand?
I love that Cannibal Corpse song.
It's amazing.
One final thing, Charbel, the new music. When?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna die.
I had a
guys.
dance exam today.
Okay, let's.
And cut.